So, hello friends, once again I am Chandan Kumar Mishra sharing you my another presentation in continuation of my previous presentations as follows. Today I am going to share you about HR audit and its significance. 18th July 2025 I have written it. It is about HR audit, human resources audit, as the constituted organizations acts to fulfill the proposed activities to accomplish the aims and objectives and scopes of work as mentioned in their memorandum of understanding, article of association and bylaws. They undertake the process of preparatory planning of steps and procedures for implementation of activities to achieve the developmental aims and objectives as conceived by their organization for welfare oriented services delivery to the targeted program intervention areas. Presentations of the planned project proposals with financial investors, donors, and government for empanelment to implement program of activities facilitates them to receive mobilized finances and other resources required to implement their program of action. The process of job designing, job listing, and recruitment process continues for selection of the suitable, experienced, and skilled candidates to work with their organization for implementation of the program of activities for the welfare of humanitarian society into the society. Concurrent monitoring and evaluation of the developmental and progressive impacts of the implemented program by external auditing agencies deployed by financial donors and or funding agencies examines the socio-economic feasibility of program sustainability and endorses the funding extensions for their implementing agencies. During this process, the operability of the organizations are sustained by supportive supervision from the respective government of the establishment of that organization. So, human resources audits, HR audit is the process of examination of the human resources strength working with any organization in adequate number as it would be required for effective functioning of the organization. It is also followed by sharing of improvement related management remarks with the management committee of the concerned organization about TNA, training need assessment, and recruitment related requirements. Usually, working employees are rewarded with promotion, increment of salary, placement, transfer, deployment as OSD, officer on special duty, and weak employees are considered for indoor or outdoor skill upgradation training. Human resource audit also follows with termination of employment of unskilled, corrupt, and non-performing staffs. As per the population dynamics theory, humans are born, grow younger, older, and dies. During the lifespan, people are included in education, healthcare, employability, skills improvement, social security schemes, and other population welfare oriented schemes, acts, and policies by their respective governments. Still, there are more than 95 crore unorganized sector workers in demographically dividend India. Thus, consistent research are required for exploration of avenues of job creation and deployment of newly recruited candidates into the multiple sectors of economy. Coverage of the welfare oriented program and schemes of the various government schemes and policies could be increased and new activities could be included for implementation of the policies and schemes which could create more jobs. For example, Food Corporation of India (FCI) could deploy daily or contractual or permanent employees for production, procurement, processing of food items, proper cleaning of the purchased and processed food items, as well as door-to-door supply of the take-home rations being distributed through established public distribution system. This may provide additional employment opportunities for unorganized laborers. B. National Disaster Response Forces (NDRF) could undertake risk assessment related research for various disaster prone areas and implement programs for disaster resilient infrastructure development. Programs with deployment of daily wages works on daily or contractual or permanent employment basis. C. Central Public Works Departments (PWD), CPWD could conduct risk mapping activities at residential areas, roadways across the length and breadth of the nations, railway tracks, slums, and densely populated urban areas for identification of the areas of innovative infrastructure improvement to improve the safety of the utility of the developed infrastructure to improve the ease of living of the people. For example, rooftop fencing at houses would reduce the vulnerabilities of the kids to fall down on earth during playing or accidentally contrivance. Do to subway or over road crossing poles, bridge construction after each 1 to 2 kilometer in dense populated cities, bus stops of villages, road crossings, and multiple road pathways could reduce the life threatening risk and vulnerabilities of accidents for road crossing travelers. Next, travel allowance or daily subtotal allowances and per diem as per the rational and national minimum wages as approved through MGNREGA Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Generation Act should be provided to every participants of political rallies related social conglomerations, participants of community awareness related social gatherings, educational training program, and participating devotees of ethico-spiritual, moral character upliftment oriented religious and spiritual discourses, satsang, and others as such social gatherings for each day of participation into as such social gathering. Experts, stakeholders, and resource persons should be paid with dignified honorarium for their services. Proper fooding and lodging facilities should be arranged in hygienic settlements and stay areas, camps for traveling participants of the forced program from other distant places to the program venue. Proper security arrangements should be arranged always for all. 4. Plantation of fruits and vegetable bearing plants on Garam Jarua notified government possessed lands could also avail opportunities for paid deployment of unorganized laborers with financial support from NRLM National Rural Livelihood Mission, JLNURM Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Rejuvenation Mission BRGF Backward Region Grant Fund MGNREGA Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act and PMEGP Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. Thanks again. I will join again with you with another updates in this regard for development and sustainable development of the global humanitarian society. With thanks, Chandan Kumar Mishra. Om Namah Shivaya.